Hey there YouTube, this is another deck profile. Now this is of my Hopeless Dragon deck. As you can probably tell, I like dragon decks. I think everyone likes a certain type of deck, and dragons are what I like, so I'll try and do this quickly. 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, keycard of the deck, summoning engine, easy to drop, and swarms the field with dragons. So of course for those you need at least 2 Red Eyes Wyvern. I run 2 of them. I don't like 3 of them. There's not enough space for 3. Summons the Red Eyes from the graveyard, perfect with Future Fusion. Other summoning engine, Dark Creator, just as good as a backup plan as anything else. Summons Darks from the grave by removing them, and some of the cards work off removal as well, so yeah. You then have to, the deck sort of dumps everything in the graveyard and then reverse toolboxes everything, so for dumping things in the graveyard you want, you run 2 Armageddon Knight, and 2 Dark Grepher. Sorry about the glare. One of these to, turbo things into the graveyard, and then I can use them from there. Yeah. And then I just run a Morphing Jar just for the extra little kick of speed it gives to the deck. So then the things you want to dump and the things you're going to and then summon afterwards. 3 Dark Horus. These are the beat sticks of the deck. 3000 attack. Also for its effect that actually not many people know about and realise is that once per turn when a spell card is activated during your opponent's main phase, you can special summon one level 4 Dark monster from your graveyard. That's actually a really good effect, because then you can bring back an Armageddon Knight, send another monster to the graveyard. 1 Prime, just for protection against monster destruction. One Infernal Dragon. It's just a dark dragon. Its downside is it kills itself after it attacks, so I might replace this with an Axe Dragon Newt, that new thing from Extreme Victory. But I don't know, it's an easily summonable target for Deck Devastation Virus, which I don't run, but I'm thinking about it. Also, you can remove it for Red Eyes, or use it as Synchro material. I forgot to mention this is actually a Hopeless Synchro deck, but the title probably told you that already. That's all the dragons, mainly. That's all the dark dragons anyhow. I run a few other darks as well. Necro Gardener, just as good dark to have in the graveyard. Dark Lord Zerato, or you probably can't see that. Here you go, Dark Lord Zerato, mainly for its effect. Sky Scourge Moloras, again for its effect, but you can't summon him. You can summon Zerato, but you can't summon Moloras. So for them, mainly for both of those effects, I actually use 2 Phantom of Chaos. Basically, Zerato and Moloras are basically for puddle abuse. And of course it's all darks. 1 Dark Armed Dragon, self-explanatory. And I said it was Hopeless Synchro. There you go, tuners. 2 Delta Flyer, Dragon type tuners. One of the most versatile tuners there are. I go on and on about this card. Nobody ever seems to hear me. It's a level 3 or level 4 tuner basically. It makes level 7 and 8s. Spell cards. Again, it's about dumping. They mainly support the monster lineup. Future Fusion, self-explanatory, and dragons. Dumps 5 dragons. Foolish Burial, again, dumps cards, sorry about the glare. And then there's Draw Power, 1 Allure, 2 Trade In. Oh, the glare's horrible. I'm really sorry I'm going on about this glare. Yeah, never mind. 2 DDR. This is really good because a lot of these cards work off removal, Phantom of Chaos, Dark Creator, Dark Armed. And you can summon back what you removed. And if you do that with a DDR and Necro Gardener, it goes back to the graveyard again when it's destroyed, so you can use its effect again. 1 Book, Dark Hole, 1 Reborn, just as, sort of semi-staple things. And my random tech, I always let myself have at least one random tech. Super Polymerization. It's a deck that runs Warriors and a lot of Dragon type Synchros. What can I say? Dragon Knight Draco, Keys to Abuse. Also, steal your opponent's Dragon Synchro, blah blah blah. I'm sure I don't need to explain that one. Traps. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, self-explanatory. 2 Dark Bride. vibe, self-explanatory. My main hatred with this deck is against Solemn this, Solemn that. Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. So for that I have counter traps, and then I've got Divine Wrath, Monster Effect Negation, deals with Black Rose, Ryko, blah blah blah, all those things. Seven Tools of the Bandit, another counter trap, deals with Solemn. Basically I have 3 anti-Solemn cards for the 3 Solemn cards there are, or that people will run. One Interdimensional Matter Transporter. I like this card actually. Takes away, it hides the targets for your opponent smashing ground, their brain control, Book of Moon. It'll even hide something from Dark Hole as well, and then it comes back at the end of the turn. Hides things from D-Prison, Mirror Force. And speaking of Mirror Force, the other thing I hate in this deck is Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Mass Destruction cards. So for that I run one of Starlight Road, just to stop them from getting at me, because I really hate that when that happens. I've filled up the whole, I've sort of got 3 or 4 big dark monsters on the field, I'm going for their OTK, Mirror Force, that's it, game over. Unless I'm holding a Dark Creator. Extra decks, just sort of fairly standard. Most of it's level 7s and 8s, because I can't do many level 6s, only with Morphing Jar. So I've got Iron Chain Dragon. I would run Bryonak, but I don't have one at the moment, so it's Iron Chain Dragon at the moment. Ancient Fairy deals with Gravekeepers mainly. Dragonwing deals with Spirit Reapers, Marshmallows. Black Rose, staple. Double Stardust, because getting both of those out is a pig for your opponent to get over. One Dark End, because there's loads of dark monsters in here. That's a really good effect as well. Thought Ruler. Colossal. Oh, you can't even see that. Scrap Dragon. Can't see that either. Yeah, again, good for Spirit Reapers, Marshmallows. Red Dragon Archfiend, good for Spirit Reapers, Marshmallows. Trident Dragon, because I can do the OTK. I go into this with either a level 7 Synchro and Delta Flyer, or even level 6 Synchro and Delta Flyer, or with Dark Armed or Prime. And then 2 fusion monsters, Dragon Knight, Draco Keist, just because it's fun to steal an opponent's Stardust Dragon and summon a 3200 beat stick. And 5-headed Dragon, just for summoning with Future Fusion. You don't actually have to summon it. Yeah, that's the deck. I don't actually have a side deck at the moment. I'm going to test it out more and see what I need to side for in this current meta. So, any suggestions, just leave a comment, or tell me what you think about the deck, and see you later.